Hey y'all, good evening. You already know who it is. It is 7. Today's topic is going to be about the number 7. It's going to be about why I started calling myself 7, which was recently a few months ago. And if you follow me on my social media platforms, then you will see my stories that I posted today about the number 7. I recently changed my Instagram name to Divine Aura 777. And then I started seeing things today with the 777, and one of my videos on my reels hit 1 million, and then one of my videos on my reel was 777. So I'm just about to get into these numbers and what I found out that they mean for me. All right, y'all. So about these numbers, I'll start from when I was younger up until now. So when I was younger, I always felt like there was something about me that was different. That sounds kind of cliche, right? But no, seriously, like I was like always um like in tune with things that certain people would never pay attention to or pick up on. Like I could pick up on people's energy without them even being in the same room, let alone the same state as me. Uh, so I noticed that. I want to say I started noticing that when I was about when I really started paying attention. I want to say maybe in my early 20s, I really started paying attention to it, but I never really dug deep in it. I just like, okay, that's interesting, but I never really focused on it. Um, what made me start really focusing on things, it was just recently, last year, August of last year, or no, excuse me, July. It started like the end of July, and I was just feeling just different. Um, my my spirit was just feeling like it was being kind of attacked. And if you're spiritual, you know what I mean. I felt like I was at war, and I was. I felt uneasy. I was just feeling a lot of things, and I just couldn't put my finger on it. And I was just so confused. And then I kept seeing numbers, like, in particular, like I kept seeing 444 and 222 and 1111. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, at first I was like, because at that time when I was seeing these numbers, y'all, the only angel numbers I knew of was like 1111 and 444. I didn't know about all the other angel numbers, because I was never like into that type of thing, I guess you would say. So I kept seeing these numbers, and like I said, my spirit was just feeling different, and I couldn't figure it out. So I'm gonna get into something that's a little deep. So if you're not into spiritual stuff, you might want to go ahead and click off this video. So, okay, I was feeling these things at the end of July. Um, and then I remember early August 3rd, I got a phone call that my daughter's grandfather had passed away. Um, and she literally had talked to him the day before, because I remember handing her the phone and he was on speaker, and he literally talked to her for like 1 minute and basically said his final goodbye. It was like, looking back in hindsight, he was saying his final goodbye, because I remember him telling her he loved her, and he said I love you, but not every time they talked. So um when he called her, it was something different about that call, but I couldn't put my finger on it. And then when I got the call the next day, um I was sad. I was really sad. It was really sad, because that was my daughter's grandfather, and she lost her dad 5 years ago, his son. So it was just it was real. Like, this was like that when that happened, that was like one part to my spiritual awakening. Okay, so he that happened. Um, and then I was on my way to his funeral, and okay, I was on my way to his funeral. Let me add in that uh, my baby's father, his son, was in the military, and then I believe his father might have been in the military some down the line, and you'll see why I'm saying that. Okay, so I was getting ready for his funeral, and I was flustered because he was a Cowboys fan, so I was like trying to find blue, the color blue, and I'm like throwing clothes around, trying to find us something blue to wear because we were told that we could wear blue, and I'm frustrated at this time. I'm like, I can't find anything, and I'm yelling like, and then I went to look at my phone to see the time because I'm rushing, and my phone was switched to military time, and I've never switched my phone to military time because I don't necessarily like to try to figure out what that military time. So, and if you know how phones works, you have to go into settings and all that, and I didn't know at that particular time how to even switch to military time, and that stuck out to me. I was like, what in the heck? Like, what the heck just happened here? And okay, so we're on. So that happened, you know. So I get back from the funeral that day, and then like I have a habit of like not opening certain messages and just like not clearing them out. So I had like maybe, I want to say like over 500 some messages like not open. So like on my message thing, on the little thing at the bottom, it says like 500 whatever on my iPhone. Like literally my phone start going crazy. Like it just start flashing. Like my messages start flashing, and all messages were read. I didn't have no unread messages, and it was cleared. That's never happened before. And I don't have my messages on automatic delete. I have them on to where, or you know what I mean, where they do it. And I'm just like, what the heck? This has never happened before. Literally, never happened to my phone before. So all those things start happening, like and then I'm still seeing these numbers like 333, 222, and my sleep pattern had been off for weeks. I couldn't sleep. I felt uneasy. It was just a lot going on with me. And then I just got curious. I'm like, something's going on. Like, this is not like, this is no thing that a doctor can fix. This is not no science. This is spiritual. And, what we have to realize is that we're all a spirit inside of a body. That's what we all are. So, when you're in tune with your spirit, it really is something else, So I got on Google, right? And I just started Googling stuff because I didn't know what else to do. And a lot of stuff that I was reading about certain numbers was making sense. And I kept seeing the thing, spiritual awakening. And I'm like, oh my goodness, that's what's going on with me right now. Like, basically God wanted me to realize my abilities to, be able to really, that I'm able to be so in tune with my energy that I'm able to read certain things, that I'm able to be able to know certain things. When I started really reading into it, it was very, very, very surreal, and it was eye-opening. And I found out that my life number is 7. I'm not gonna get into detail, but if you're interested, you can go Google what life numbers are, and you can figure out yours. But mine is 7. My birthday is actually an angel number. My birthday is 7/17. I never knew that. But yes, all my kids' birthdays are angel numbers. Yes, they're angel numbers. So when I'm finding this out, I'm just like so fascinated. And then like, from my research and what I've learned is that when you keep seeing angel numbers, basically like angels and the universe letting you know that they got your back, keep going, and things of that nature, and what you've been praying for and what you're working towards, it's gonna be coming to bless you 10 times over. And Um, it's crazy because at that time that I'm talking about, like I was in like a not so good situation. I was actually I don't even want to get too much in detail, but let's just say I got blessed with a nice apartment. Because at that time, yeah, y'all know rent is crazy right now, and I had just had my baby in February, and we were trying to find a place, and I was just like, it was a lot going on, and I was just I was low, like I was so sad and depressed, and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I can't work right now because my baby's so little. I can't even work from home. It was a lot going on with me, and I didn't know, like, this place literally came out of nowhere. Like, I got a phone call from an organization, and I was like, huh? And they were willing, to help me out with, like, my first months to move in and stuff. Because, like I said, I couldn't work at that time because I had just had a baby, and I'm trying to pay where I'm staying already, and dad's trying to do other stuff. He got stuff to pay too, and it was just a lot, y'all. And I did not see that coming, and me not knowing what those numbers meant. Like, I had been seeing those numbers, like, crazy, and then I get blessed with a place a couple months later out of nowhere. I was not expecting it. It was nothing but God. It was nothing but the angels telling me, like, fear no more. We're here for you. We hear you crying out. We got you. Just chill. And it opened my eyes to a lot of things and to the abilities that I have, and it's so beautiful. I can't lie. It is sometimes just like, for lack of a better term, scary at times to be able to feel certain things, and sometimes it's uncomfortable because sometimes you really get to feel people that you care about. And I might sound a little emotional because, like, it gets me emotional talking about it because it's just so beautiful. But at the same time, it can be challenging because, when you care about certain people and you got a certain love for them, and then that energy that intuition keep telling you, and like, this person ain't right, but you keep trying to lie to yourself, and then you keep hurting yourself, and then, like, the universe is never gonna let you be great with somebody you're not supposed to be great with. And I'm not even talking about, like, relationship. I'm just talking about people in general, family, friends, whoever. If they're not meant to, for you, then God and the universe would allow this person to keep hurting you until you get it. You know what I'm saying? And whew, that's what happened to me with a couple people. Because I'm one of those people, like, if I care about somebody, I always try to give them the benefit of the doubt, right? Because we're taught to, like, give people chances. We're human and everything. But if you got that deep down gut feeling that inside that somebody ain't right, your intuition will never lie. Energy does not lie. Words lie. Pictures lie. Words, all that. But your energy does not lie. And if you're blessed, like I am, to be very intuitive, listen to yourself. I don't care what that person's saying out their mouth. Listen to that energy. I'm telling you. now into it. Like I'm starting to realize like people, I'm meant to spread the word for different things. I'm and all that. Like, at times it can be discouraging, especially when you put out videos and you don't get views really, or you don't get likes and you don't get subscribers. And I'm like, you got to work for what you want, and this is what God wants me to do, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to do what I'm put here to do, so it's not going to come overnight. And, at times, like I said, it can be very discouraging, especially when you got, family around you and friends around you, like, that don't support you. But those people are no longer around me. Like I literally did a cleanse of my Facebook, and I blocked certain people and I unfriended certain people. I was just going off of what my energy was telling me. Like, I don't care what the words was saying to me on Facebook. I don't care what those likes were doing. Like, my energy was telling me like certain people gotta go, and like and they have to go in order for my like things around me to be positive, so more positive and healthy people can come into my life. Because as long as you have negativity surrounding you, you got that negative bubble, it's going to be hard for positive things to enter your life. And this spirit kept speaking, like, it kept speaking to me like, you got to get rid of certain people from around you. And I was ignoring it because I'm like, nah, that's my, and this is that person. No, I don't think they. And, the other day I was just like, I'm going for it. Like, why am I holding myself back from greatness for people who don't care about me, for people who don't love me, for people who don't support me? Like, so that's what I did recently. And I'm probably going to be doing a cleanse again. I can't even lie. I feel a lot better. Like, when I scroll, I don't feel so, like, at like a little uncomfortable. Like, people say, oh, social media is no big deal. Da, da, da. Like, social media, I mean, it's just all about how you, I guess, how you view it, right? Me personally, I'm not the type of person that feel like that you have to like everything I post, that you have to, you know what I mean? But when it comes to, like, if you're a close friend of mine, you know what I mean? And for instance, I get a job promotion and you don't congratulate me, to me, that's like weird energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need people around me that's not going to support me at all. So you got to go. You got to go. And I don't want the fake support either. So you got to go too. I just need positive vibes only. And I'm slowly but surely getting rid of those negative things. So y'all listen to y'all energy, okay? I will say this. I'm gonna tell y'all about a quick little. It's not really a story, but about how I really like, and I'm coming in to my ability, my gift. I was on the phone with my best friend. And like, I would just like I tell them all the time, I can feel you. Like, if like, cause we so close, I can feel you. I can feel you, and I could tell that their heart was heavy that day, and my spirit was just heavy, and my spirit kept saying, "I'm tired of the same routine. I'm tired of the same routine." So I'm texting my friend. We're not on the phone or nothing. We're texting, and I could feel them, and I was like, hey, shot in the dark here. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I'm feeling that you are heavy today, and you're like tired of the same routine. You need a change up. And when I tell you, like, they text me like with the wow emoji face, like 10 of them, like, how the heck did you know that? And I'm like, I don't know. Something was telling me that. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. I just felt it, and I just wanted to see was what I was feeling, legit. And they were like, yeah, I'm feeling it heavy, and it was just real heavy on me. And it's been a couple instances where I've been able to pick up on certain things. And like I said, it's a gift. Sometimes it could be a curse because, like I said, nobody really wants to lose people that they care about. But at the same time, it's like if they don't love you and they're not supporting you, then they gotta go, because they ain't gonna do nothing but suck your energy away, you know? Be careful when you're a light, because there's a lot of darkness out here, and darkness wants that light. It wants what's in the light, the power, the energy. So it would try to suck you dry, and I've been seeing that, and it's crazy, man. Like, a lot of people will come to you, like, just to try to suck you dry, and because they're so miserable, they're so negative, they, that's all they know. And, I've realized that. Once I realized, I'm like, no. Like, be careful of certain people who want to, like, just be careful in general, but, like, be careful of people who want to sit on the phone with you all day and stuff like that, but all they want to do is talk about negativity and talk bad about people, and then you get to feeling bad on the phone and you start feeling drained. People like that, you need a dead it right there. It's like, you ain't finna suck me dry. I see what you trying to do. I ain't going for it. Even with relationships, like, if you feel like you're thriving and you're at a good point in your life and you're happy, and then here comes this man looking all good and stuff and talking nice, be very wary of it. Be very wary, because a lot of times, from my experiences, like, when you're on top, the enemy will send a negative person in your life all dressed up, looking good and nice, to suck you dry, and then they finally take off their mask and you're like, aha, I knew it, because they can't hide for very long. It's hard to fake that, you know what I'm saying? So just be careful with things like that. And I know I probably got a little off topic. I'm supposed to be talking about numbers, but I feel like that all ties in, and I'm so excited about this journey that I'm on. I'm not saying I'm a psychic or anything like that. Like, I can't tell you, like, your future or anything. However, I can pick up on a lot of things. And even so much, like, even with, like, it might sound like even, like, somebody can make a Facebook page and people are like, oh, that's just you being insecure. No, it's not. It's me being intuitive. Like, somebody can make a Facebook post and I would know they talking about me. Like, it don't even have to necessarily be somebody that I know like that. It could be just, like, somebody, that's on my page that might comment on my post every now and then. Like, I literally can feel that energy radiated towards me through Facebook. And sometimes I will unfriend people because I feel that stuff. Like, it might sound crazy, but I'm telling you, I'm not lying. That stuff be weird. Like, I'm like, what's that? Like, huh? Ew. That was weird. Like, why are you talking? Like, okay, I'm just going to get rid of you. Like, all together. So, yeah, I'm just, looking forward to getting, more in tune with this gift. And I'm excited for the journey I'm going on, and excited for what God's going to bless me with. And I'm going to make more videos about things like this, because I want to spread the word. I want to help people who are like me, Because at first, I was kind of skeptical to talk about it, because I'm like, I don't want people to think I'm crazy. Because that's the first thing people think. People are crazy that are quote unquote different. But, I was like, who cares at the end of the day? Like, I'm going to do what I was put here to do. And these are one of the many things. So, with that being said, I'm going to wrap it up. I hope y'all enjoyed, my story. Like I said, there's a lot more to come. So please subscribe, like, share, comment, tell a friend, all that good stuff. And I hope everybody stays positive, stays blessed, and keep thriving. And thank you guys for listening. Have a good day.